another video. Today we are gonna be playing TFS, Turboprop Flight Simulator, and today we're gonna be following a custom path that I have made for the AI autopilot to go to. So guys, that's what we're gonna be doing. First off, let's start off by getting some gas. We need to refuel because our fuel is quite low. I forgot to set this plane to have higher fuel. So we're gonna go. You know what, bro? Let's take a shortcut. This is a shortcut. Alright, so we are currently refueling at one of these big things. I just like refueling at these because they're just convenient and they're just there. Because there's no like fuel trucks or anything, or there's no, and tankers take a long time to reach you, so like why not just use this? I used tankers before, but like they just take a long time to reach, you know. Might as well just not. So guys, we're gonna be going to like a lot of destinations. We're gonna be going here, as you can see from the green dots. 9 points. Okay. That's where we're gonna be going. Let's get our fuel tank to full. Alright, now we are done. Now let's get back to autopilot. You know, sometimes the autopilot glitches like during mountains, like at Mountains Airport. Sometimes it can glitch and like just crash you at the mountain because it doesn't know where to go. You know, if you go to mountains and on autopilot and then you go to shore or something, it will just crash your plane. If you go like 350 miles per hour, which is the max for RL-72, you have to like manually fly it. That's what I always do. Now we're currently just taxiing over here. We're gonna go pull up at runway 36 on main airport. We're at main airport, the I think biggest airport in TFS, Turboprop Flight Simulator. It will take quite a while for us to taxi all the way to the runway. So while waiting, you can see all these navigation tools inside of the cockpit and GPS, and yeah, our location right now, our aircraft condition, and the fuel. Like I have all the planes. I have all the planes. You know, I'll bring you towards our our cabin. So yeah, this is what our cabin looks like. And this is the back, as you can see. And we can open this rear door right here. Alright, we can close it again, and then yeah, we can just go back to. We have a lot of doors. Alright, so yeah, this is also a door, by the way. This is the front door. Okay, let's close our cockpit door again. And let's get back into our captain seat as we're about to take off from the runway from this airport to our destination. From these little green arrows and orange arrows, you can see where we're going. We're gonna be following custom route. Let's just hope the AI is not gonna crash our plane. Alright, so while we are chilling in this plane, as you can see the signal lights on our plane, you see it's quite cool. And yeah, we have two engines. This is a twin engine turboprop plane. I think all the turboprop planes in this game, at least in this game, they're all twin engine. They conserve fuel that way. This plane, unlike the other planes, because this is a commercial type of plane for passenger airlines, they don't have a little storage or they don't have like a back area to put like any like stuff on the back. It's just the tail. It's just like a long cabin, and it's quite small. That's also to conserve fuel and has a narrower body than the other planes, and it's not as fast, definitely. Like the XV and the other planes, they're faster, like the PV40, the XV40, the MV40. MV40 is just XV40 but military type. These like military planes like MC-130, they're way faster than passenger airliners like this or L-72. Alright, we're heading towards our first destination. Like, I don't even know what to call this, but there's a dam right there, and then there's a dam right there, you can see that. Yeah, this is basically kind of like, this is the point that I put. We're on top of like a massive lake. It's on the map right here. It's massive. Look at that. Unlike the other lakes, I mean, like, there is no other lakes, but like this is the only lake really in the game. There's a dam right here, as you can see over there. Yeah, you can see that. We're gonna be heading towards that point next, which is also at the giant lake. There's no lakes, by the way. These are all rivers. This is the only lake right here. So let's continue with our flight. It's gonna be quite long, I suppose.
Terrain.
Hold on.
Terrain.
Oh, come on, bro.
Cool. Oh.
Yeah, sometimes the autopilot does that, and it just kind of just crashes at the end. You know, sometimes it just becomes weird. Oh, I thought that was the next point. I don't even know anymore. You know what, let's get closer to the ground. Like 2,400 so you guys can see the sight. So this is like a sightseeing experience, I guess. As you can see, there's the city right there. The city, if you don't know, like that's like one of the only cities, I guess. It's like main airport or something. It's near the main airport. So we're about like over here. This is the city, like one of the only cities in the game, I think. Or is that the only city? Yeah, that's really the only city. The only big one, I guess. You know, let's get closer to the ground, and there's like no mountains or anything that could be dangerous to our plane. Could, you know, damage our plane. Yeah, as you can see, this is the city. There's a really tall building right there, and there's this, I don't even know what is that, harbor? It's gonna be an airport right in front of us over there, okay guys? Still have plenty of fuel. There's the airport right there. I think that's main airport. Alright, that's where we were just before. Ignore my notifications. Alright, let's see. So guys, this is our speed right now, and this is is all around us, by the way. Our aircraft condition. Alright, so these are our screens on the plane. These are tell us about the aircraft's condition, our time flown on this aircraft, and how much distance have you flown. Our surroundings, compass right there. Also, it tells this HUD. It tells us like speed, altitude, angle of the nose. The gravity, and I guess this little compass right here that also has wind speed and I guess wind direction. And over here is the map, or you can call it like a GPS. Alright, that's our next checkpoint. It is basically just the ocean. I just decided to put checkpoint here for fun, so why not? Some of these just do nothing. They just don't work. These levers, they're not meant to work anyway. Alright, we're heading towards our next checkpoint. Alright, so this is I forgot what checkpoint is this for. I guess you can check the map if there is right here. I'm just gonna zoom in. Yeah, yellow planes, like these orange or yellow planes, I guess. Those are the AI controlled planes, and green planes are our planes. Anyways, I'll be continuing part 2.